Hello. How's everybody doing? It's Pearlo Wisdom here, coming to you live and looking at the games for tomorrow. Hopefully, I got my camera figured out. It was a pain in the butt, but I think I did. It's worked not too bad. I'm watching the Mammoth game. I need 2 more goals in that game. I thought I saw somebody say Paterka got back-to-back goals, but it doesn't look like he got it. 20-6 they're out shooting them. It's been up and down. It's been really good. I had Reinhardt over shots, didn't get it, but I did get Josh Stone over 1.5 shots, and I got Pinto over 1.5 shots for 3 units. I was 5 units between the two of them. I had the over 1.5 and both teams to score in that game, and I got that all right. I think that's all I had for that game. Hey, how you doing, buddy? So for the St. Louis game, I got over 5.5. So that was it. I almost took St. Louis there until they got until I found Soderblom out. Soderblom is going to be, and let's hope my camera holds up. I'm going to try to switch and see if I can. I think I fixed it where it doesn't do this anymore. Oh, the Blackhawks are way up. I got the over 5.5, no problems. Good for the Blackhawks. Good for them. That's awesome. Florida was not good to me. And it's stupid too, because I said before the season started that Detroit was going to surprise teams this year. So I really should have been on Detroit there. I really should have been. But yeah, I just did. I screwed that one up big time. I had Detroit team total under. I had the under, which was good, but I lost more than I won on that game for sure. St. Louis game, like I said, I had over 5.5. I think I had, if I remember correctly, I also had both teams to score in the first period in that one, and the over 1.5. Just going to take a look here. And this one I got Utah minus 1.5, which looks like it should come in. Utah money line and Gunther over 1.5 shots. I don't know if he's got that. So I'm looking pretty good in this game. I also had the team total over, but I also had the puck line, and that was one of my best bets, and I didn't get it. I had Neighbors to score a goal. Thompson, and I had Buchnevich for an assist on that at plus 550. Parlayed with Neighbors. I had a Holloway ATG, so I'm doing excellent on that game. Having a good night. Oh, I have Blues team total over 3.5, but I had the over 5.5 for more. And I had Blackhawks score a goal first period, over 1.5 first period, and both teams to score first period in that game. So it's been a good day. Not too shabby. So going into tomorrow's games, and hopefully I'm going to send this out. I'm going to share this out to the land before we get going, so more people know that we're here. Yeah, I'm just sharing. I'm going to share it out here. Share. Okay, as I'm doing that, so I'm looking into next games. What the heck? I just copied it. Copy link. Copy. Yeah, it was a perfect spot for the Wings. I should have been taking the Wings. Sometimes you gotta. I just thought with New Jersey coming up the next day. And not only that, it was 3 wins. There's Professor MJ always says that if a team wins 3 or more and loses one, they usually lose the next one. There was a lot of reasons to take Detroit there, but yeah, you live, you learn. It happens. It happens. Yeah, but everything else went really well except for the Reinhardt. I did the ice guys today, and I had Reinhardt over 2.5 shots as my best bet, and Utah over puck line first period. Didn't get it, but I got just about everything else. So as long as goals keep on happening in this Utah game, I've got Peterka parlayed with Cooley. Paterka goal parlayed with Gunther, and then Gunther parlayed with Kool-Aid, like a big. That's been really doing really well for me this year. So it's been working really well for me. I think I'm actually making more money on that than I am on my straight bets, which I'm not too worried about early in the season because you're just learning how all the teams are, how they're playing a little bit. But I'm not doing too bad. I'm still hitting some. I'm still green, so that's the main thing. Green on my main bets. Even my premium picks, I haven't been hitting it out of the park like I usually do. But like I said, it's early in the season, and once I get data, they'll start crushing like I did last year. I was up like over 360 units on just on props alone. So I'm just going to share this out one more time. Okay, here we go. So tomorrow's games. I haven't looked at any of these games yet, except for the Colorado game is the only one that I've really taken a look at. This is my early leans. Tell me in the when whoever's in here right now. Thanks for coming in, by the way. Excited to have you. Tell me what you think about each of these games as we go through them. Let you know that things can change from game to game. By the time I look in the morning and I take a look at all the trends and stuff like that. But we're going to go over it. I'm going to kind of show you how I do the games and how I make my picks. So we're starting off with the Leafs and Toronto and New York Rangers. And I don't trust either one of these teams yet. I still think Toronto has some issues when it comes to their top line on the right side. Like I said, Michelli is not the answer there. So, and he is not the answer here. Yeah, they're dominating, but they're not scoring. We need goals. Come on, goals, goals, goals. Russell, how you doing, buddy? But I just can't take the Rangers for anything right now. One thing I will say is that the Rangers were shut out last game. Shesterkin should definitely be in goal here, and Stolars will be in goal. And low-key, Stolars hasn't looked like spectacular, really, so far at the beginning of the year. I don't know if it's kind of he had an injury, of course, in the playoffs, and he probably had to recover from it over the season. He probably didn't have the same routine as he normally did over the summer. Problem is the Rangers have had a bitch of a time scoring goals. You can't bet on the Leafs or the Rangers. Yeah, I'm leaning to the over here. What's the total on this? Yeah, whoa, you get a 5.5, but it's minus 135. Let me go on to Odd Shark and see if we can get anything for tomorrow. Ottawa, Buffalo. Where's the Toronto game? A lot of 7 o'clock. So I'm going to be busy tomorrow. No, you can't. You can only get a 6. See, I'm not a huge fan of that 6. But I think since I'm not a fan of that 6, and I think it's going to be an over, maybe I just got to go Toronto team total over. What does that pay out right now? I'll look at the team total over 3.5 is plus 110. I'm thinking if you're gonna bet Toronto, that's probably what to bet is the team total over 3.5. Yeah, Cooley, that was what I'm a little worried about is like Cooley's gonna be like totally pumped for this game. He's got no pressure on him whatsoever. Now Utah has a power play. Has no pressure on him whatsoever. That's kind of what I was worried about this game. It's pumped, totally focused. That's the thing when you get these players that are AHL players lifetime. Like this is like one of the biggest games of their lives, so they're totally freaking dialed in. It's either that or they're nervous and they don't have confidence and they get shelled. But if they're dialed in, it's quite often pretty difficult to score on them. So I don't like minus 155. I do think Toronto should win that game. Let's look at the season. Oh, Toronto's kind of owned them. They have played some overs, some unders. Last time they played in Toronto was 4-1 Rangers. Now that was back in October. It was right around the same time. 4-3, 5-2. I wonder if you could see a draw here. I wonder if you could see a draw because I don't trust either team. But the Rangers just can't score. They haven't been able to score. That's 2 shutouts in a row. They got, and they haven't scored a goal at home in 3. But on the road, when they went to Pittsburgh, they got 4 against Buffalo, and they got 6 against Pittsburgh. Now, those are shit teams. But it gives me at least a little bit of optimism that they could score on the road. I think the over is the play here. Toronto has the better team. And I said Toronto's going to struggle this year. But I said, like, when they play against top competition. But can we call New York Rangers top competition right now? I really can't. How you doing, Ulysses? How you doing? Did you take Cooley saves, Russell? Good for you if you did. That's awesome. Oh, broken stick, son of a. So these are my leans. I do lean Toronto tomorrow. See if there's anything for props wise. Props, this is probably a props game. One thing you got to realize with Toronto is they're like Tampa Bay, where they're not a high volume shooting team. And so player props are hard to come by there. Um, although Matthews has looked really good, uh, mostly in empty netters, though. He hasn't really been potting them. But, yeah, Easton Cowan probably, as long as he's on that top line, I think you got to keep on looking at props for him. I wonder if you can get Cowan props as far as assists and all that kind of stuff like that. I'm just looking at covers to see if I can get some. Cowan, where are you? It's not showing on. I bet you it's on Bet365 though. It won't be showing on Bet365, but I'd be looking at. You can't get them right now. Yeah. It doesn't show, but I would be looking at Cowan props probably just because he's on that top line. I don't think they're playing him on the power play though. And things can change by the morning too, right? Schedule. Line combos. 27-7. And only 2 goals. Oh, my computer's working so slow when it's on Streamlabs for some reason. Come on. There we go. No, he's not on the power play. So I'd put a little bit on that. Nyes has been playing it up really well right now, so I'd put some on that. As far as the Rangers, Zibanejad was doing well until he played Edmonton. I know. I see. Got over Zibanejad over shots has been really good right now. On the road, I'm not. I would put a little less on it than I normally do, but he has been playing well. He's been and Lafreniere over shots has been excellent. Now you might have to use that as a parlay piece, unless you want to ladder it. New York Rangers did play a little better against Edmonton. It looks like they're kind of coming together. I think I'm going to probably play the over there. I think I'm probably going to play the over on this game. Sheary, yeah, look at this lineup. Panarin, Zibanejad. Panarin played his best game of the season against Edmonton. Cooley, JT Miller, Connor Sheary, Radish, Laba, Brodzinski. Like the bottom part of this lineup is crap. And their defense is crap. Team total over for the Leafs. That's what I'm going to do for that game. The Rangers on the road against them, like they got so many players that can be exposed there. The Leafs might put Primo in versus New York. Stolar's injured again. If it's Primo, then yeah, I'm going way over. Way over. Be watching out for that. Let me know if it actually happens. You let me know. I guess I can find out for myself. That's what I'm supposed to be doing here. That is supposed to be my job. By the way, anybody wants to come on, if you want to come on and talk, That's the link. You can jump in and talk if you want. All right. I think we spent enough time on that game. Like I said, I would go Lafreniere over shots. Oh, I wanted to check to see if he got it. I'm pretty sure he went way over last game against Edmonton, and he's been shooting on the road. He's really bought into Sullivan this year. I like the way he's playing. It's not producing points, but neither is anybody else. Yeah, over 1.5 is minus 175. I would consider laddering that up to 2.5. Look at his last. They played 5 games. He had 6 shots, 5 shots. The only one was Pittsburgh. He had 1. That was on the road. 4 shots against Washington and 3 against Edmonton. So I would play like 170. Get him getting 1.5 is pretty guaranteed. So I would go over 1.5 and then ladder it up to 2.5 after that. I wouldn't go any higher than that. Another thing what you can do is when it comes to Leafs games is you look at what players. I'll take a look at that. Why not? I'm here. It's probably going to be a long stream because I'm just into it today. Just really into it today. Go to if it ever pops up. Go look for players that are from Toronto. G2 Miller is American. Lafreniere is from, how about Will Cooley? Will Cooley is from, just says Canada. Oh, Toronto, Ontario. There. Look at like Will Cooley for a goal. Guys that are from Toronto, when they play in Toronto, they quite often are pumped. I think he's the only one that would be worth a shot with is Cooley. Alexis Lafreniere for a goal is probably not a bad move too. All right, let's look at another game here. Colorado versus the Blue Jackets. Again, I'm going to go with the team total over here. I was just looking at this earlier for Colorado. The problem I have is the spot. The problem I have here is the spot. It's the second game of a lazy Eastern road trip where Colorado got like hardly any sleep, went to Buffalo, won that game. Now they got to come over and play Columbus, and like ain't nobody care about Columbus. Like honestly, if there was a spot where Columbus could beat Colorado, it's probably here. Then they go home and play Boston. It's just Colorado is so good. They seem pretty dialed in right now. They haven't lost a game. But I was going to mention that they have gone over the total with Columbus. The other thing to take into consideration here is Minor could be in net for Columbus. And if he is, I might take a shot at Columbus here. I really might. But in Columbus, last time they played, that was in April. So you're talking about the end of the season. Columbus was kind of already out of it, not giving a shit. So it's kind of hard to take that one. Got to take that one with a grain of salt. It's funny, they played April. Oh, that was 2025. Then they played the late April in Columbus the year in 2024, and Columbus won that game. But after that, even though the loss at home against Columbus right around this time, Colorado scored 4 goals. Then Colorado scored 7-4 The Columbus one in April 2024 was an outlier. They only got one. But then 6, 5, 6 for Colorado. Then when 5, like team total over has been good for them. And Merzlikins hasn't looked good. You know, if Miner's in net, I could just possibly give them a shot. They haven't lost yet this year. It's very possible that they kind of took a break between Buffalo and Columbus, did a lot of golfing, you know, stuff like that. This might not be a bad spot to look at Columbus. Yeah, it used to be an easy over. I would still lean to the over. I just have a feeling like this is a kind of game that Colorado tries to just drag it out and win it. It might be a good idea to see what the pace is once it gets started. But Columbus is kind of at a price that it's priced for Colorado, like for your average Colorado fan or average better. Say, minus 155 isn't bad. Colorado's a better team. I'll take a shot at them. But I think it's possible that Columbus could do that. And if Miner is in, I may just go the team total for Columbus Blue Jackets. Team total. And I think Miner could be in. They haven't played him yet this year. I think they'd rather play Wedgwood at home against Boston. I think Miner could be in here. So much so that maybe I might take the over now before it shoots up. I think there's books where you can get 5.5 still. Actually, usually it's going to be juiced, but I think it's well worth the juice. Oops. Let me see. Game lines. No. 6 to 6. Can't get 5s anywhere. You can find 6s. Get in them right away. Because I think Miner will be in. Team total over 2.5 for Columbus is minus 140. If Miner's in, I might take a shot at that too. As far as props are concerned, Colorado's tough for props. This seems like a game that, like in these kind of games, McKinnon usually doesn't go balls out. So I wouldn't be looking at his shot props. We'll probably have to wait till the morning to see if there's any lineup changes for this. And that'll tell a lot too. If they start putting if Colorado starts trying players up on top of on the top line and stuff like that here, it kind of tells you that this is a game that they're not all that concerned about. I think this is a game they're probably not all that concerned about. Another good play here is the draw. I think both teams would be happy to get a point here. If you ask Columbus, hey, would you take a point against Colorado right now and just call it a day? I think they'd be like, yeah, I think I would do that. I would do that. Brock Nelson has a little injury thing on him, so we'll keep an eye on that. If you're going to take McKinnon for a goal, take Nietzsche for a goal. That'll get you like plus 270, something like that. Nietzsche is always getting an assist on McKinnon goals right now. They're both on the power play together. And they play on the same line together. I don't know what this Brock Nelson caution thing is. I never heard anything about an injury for them. But yeah, for Columbus, it's plain and simple, my friends. Plain and simple. Marchenko, everything. The guy is playing insane. I forgot to do that. I'm going to take a look at him getting the MVP, because if Columbus gets in, he could very well do it. He's playing that well. He's playing crazy good. So I would take a look at Marchenko over shots, something to do with points. One thing I like to do too is you can see, we'll go to Columbus and see, like when they won 7-3 against Marchenko, Voronkov, maybe Voronkov assist, just happens to be on the ice when he's on the ice. Yeah, Voronkov. Take Marchenko goal, Voronkov assist. You can take Marchenko over 1.5 points. And I think it's possible they still haven't caught up to how Marchenko is on the book, how good Marchenko is on the books too. Let me take a look here. Marchenko plus 200 for a goal, like for sure. Take him for a goal, even minus 160 for a point, and plus 135 for an assist. They haven't caught up to it yet. So I would take him over 1.5 points. It's against Colorado, and maybe a little more difficult for him to do that. But as it stands right now, you're not going to get these prices on him very long. So you might as well take him while you can, even if it's not the best spot. Over 2.5, minus 130. Over 2.5 shots. Look at this, 5, 4, 8 this year so far. Over 2.5 shots of minus 130. That's going to be a premium play, my friends. You're getting a premium play right now. I took it last time. I just keep on taking it. I took it for 5 units last time and made my whole card. When I got my premium plays that you can go purchase for $20 a day, by the way, which is like peanuts. I'll put 5 units on that on like ones that I really like, that Marchenko, and then I just play around with like whatever the picks are, unless there's a really good one that I like. I just play around with it. Anybody who just came in, thank you by the way, for coming in. Awesome to have you here. I sent a link, or just comment and you can come on and talk to me if you want. We'll be on here for a bit today because we got a few games to look at. So Marchenko team total over shots. Look at that. You're getting a premium play just for showing up here. I'm not going to be putting 5 units on this one, though, because Colorado's too strong. And if Colorado's coming in and they just kind of want to, what they can do sometimes is they can use this game to just focus on defense and trap. And it can make it tough. And that, if they do that, this could end up as an under. So I'm probably, if Miner's in, I'm probably going to bet a little bit on the over. And then I don't do this very often, but sometimes I'll hedge in the first period. One thing I would consider for sure, because Columbus Blue Jackets are a really good first period team, or they were last year anyways. I would consider the Columbus Blue Jackets to they were excellent last year, actually, and I could see them catching Colorado off guard here. To score a goal is minus 145. Money line is plus 120. You can throw a little bit on that. And I mean, if you want to go nuts, reverse puck line, you're probably looking at like plus 200. And then, like what I do is I'll cover my bets. If I'm going to play plus 200 and I take the Blue Jackets, there's a really good chance both teams will score in that period. So let me go over to AV Analytics. Got to check that out. AVA Analytics, excellent analytics especially for first period overs and stuff like that. They're great. But how has Colorado did? Let's start off with how they did this year so far. I didn't even see if they're going to change it up. We'll check out Columbus and see, just to make sure they're not changing up the lines on us. Probably won't, because Everson is a guy that really likes to let guys play and find chemistry with each other. That New Jersey, they're coming off a New Jersey loss as well. Jennifer and Tilly Colson Linder. It's the same right now. It may change in the morning, but like I said, Werenski over shots for sure is something you want to look at all the time because he's great at home for shots. But Marchenko props, and how are they doing in the first period so far? Stats. Colorado. I remember Buffalo. That didn't go over. Oh, it did go over first period. Buffalo did go over first period. That was an afternoon game, too. I bet you that Dallas game went over. No, it didn't go over first period. But I know Columbus is a heavy first period over team, and they're a heavy first period team. So there's a couple looks for you. If you're looking at Columbus, I like him in the first period quite a bit. And if Minor's in, I may throw a little bit on Columbus just because it's not a great spot for Colorado. It's kind of a lazy spot for them. Plus 136. See, plus 136 is that like people see Columbus and go only plus 136. And that's usually when you can nail it, sort of like Buffalo today at plus 100. It doesn't look like you're buying at a very good price, but the bookies know, man. The bookies know. They want people in on Colorado in regulation in this one. I don't think I'll touch it. I might take dog and draw. And like I said, Marchenko props, probably the over, and the trend says Colorado over, and that's only minus 105. So those will be my little bets to begin with. All right, let's look at another game here. Montreal, Nashville. And first, let me look at if this is a look-ahead game for Montreal. Oh, there it goes. There goes my camera. Oh, that pisses me off when that happens. I don't know why that happens. Columbus has Tampa Bay after this, too. That's going to be a bigger game. I could definitely see a draw there. You guys don't need to see my face, right? Because I can't fix this camera back again. I know it won't come back. Tried it before. I thought I had it figured out, and now here it is back being crappy again. Oh, it pissed me off. So pisses me off. I wonder if I can get rid of my background. If I can get rid of my background. Might as well give it a shot. Now I'm going to be a ghost for a while. Yeah, camera broke down, but at least you can see me now anyways. So you can see my bed in the background too. Isn't that lovely? Sure. I think Montreal probably wins it. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. What does Montreal have? I'm so ADD, it's crazy. I go to look at one thing and then I don't. Oh, they got the Rangers coming up too. Loss against Seattle. No, they beat Seattle. Oh, this is a freaking Nashville spot. My gosh. This is a Nashville spot. But Nashville is playing 3 games in 4 nights. They got their ass kicked by. They're playing 3 games in 4 nights, though. Minus 162. I don't know what to do with this game. What's the total? 5.5. Saros will be in. I really don't think looking at recent history or history is going to help us too much either. I don't think so. We'll take a look at it, but I don't think it's going to help us all that much. Now they won. They won the last 3. The last one in Montreal was 3-0. Montembeault has been playing better. Could have tired legs. And Seattle, they're going to have a hard time on the road for sure. Once somewhere along the line, they got to play their backup here, too. When's the last time they played their backup, and who is their backup? They're not going to play him in Montreal, though, are they? They got Winnipeg after this. They're going to play their backup in Winnipeg? Oh, no. They played him Ahonen against Toronto. That's right. So it's going to be Decord. And for Montreal, when's the last time they played Dobish? Will Montreal play Dobish here? Not Decord. It'll be Saros, is what I mean to say. Could Montreal? I think Montreal could play Dobish here. Because they got the Rangers coming up. Yeah. If they play Dobish here, I might take a shot at Nashville. I don't really like it. 3 games in 4 nights. Dobish isn't very good, though. And Montreal's got the Rangers coming up. They're coming in fat. It's not a terrible. Another draw. This would be another draw. Totally a draw. As long as Nashville's got legs, this could be a draw. Because both teams get a point. I think both teams would be happy to pull a point out of this game. I don't think I want to take Montreal at minus 162 here. I don't think I want to take them in reg either. So I'd almost lean, if Dobish is in net, I don't. Montembeault will be in. No, Dobish won't be in net. Yeah, Dobish is in net. Saros is in. Yeah, I do that too. I always put the parlays in. I should tell you guys that too. I always put parlays in. If I like in situations like that, I'll take Nashville. So yeah, like I'll take Nashville plus 1.5 or 2.5, and then I'll put some props in, or I'll take team total. I'll go like under 7.5 because I don't think this is going to be a like if they put Saros in, Montreal probably isn't scoring huge. And Nashville, even if Dobish is in, is probably not going to score huge. So I could definitely see an under. I could definitely see a draw. So I could go like Nashville +2, like you said, and then where do you can go +2? I guess you'd have to go over to BetMGM for that, and like under. I don't know if they give you the 7.5, but I know at Bet365 I could take 1.5 and under 7.5 or something like that. I could do something like that, but I think that's kind of a dead spot for Montreal, especially with New York coming in the next game. Should be an interesting game. I'm probably not going to put much on that game altogether, anyways. I'm not high on Montreal this year, but they do have a nice early schedule. You can get a 6 for the Rangers Toronto game -115 if you're looking for an over there, over at FanDuel and Caesars. So there's sixes out there. Edmonton versus the New York Islanders. I can't bet the Islanders. I mean, I still think Edmonton could struggle, but unless I see some sort of a trend here with the Islanders, and even then they had a trend with Winnipeg and they still couldn't do shit. Props. Oh, I didn't even do props for that game. Event. I don't know if I'd want to do too many props on that game. Slavkovsky was good. What I have been doing is I've been doing Caulfield Suzuki parlay. Bull Duke, especially for that game. Bull Duke is a big guy. Nashville, yeah. Or holy shit, 6-2 Chicago. My gosh. Wow. It's crazy. Bull Duke props are always good right now. Maybe Deminoff gets on the board. Yeah, that Nashville, like up the middle, is really ugly looking. Still, like they're going to fall apart here, and they could fall apart in this game. Like it's not like they're going to, because they're playing 3 games in 4 nights. I just like to draw. That's it. I like to draw. They lost faith in Sorokin. Well, they don't have a good defense. You got D'Angelo in your top pair. Pelic isn't what he used to be. Pulak is horrible. Romanov is actually not too bad, but their defense looks terrible. Schneider is looking really good, which is nice for them because they're going to need some people on the defense there. But I was going to look at see if there's any trends that make me want to take. I can't take the Islanders. Honestly, it's not a really good spot for Edmonton. Coming off a win against the Rangers, I could definitely see them. They do this. They do that all the time. If you like Edmonton, probably go the team total over. Oh, Edmonton has owned them. They've won 4 of the last 5, and it's actually been a lot of unders. They'll probably go back to Skinner again. There's been draws too. Another draw game, maybe? Throw a draw? When were those games? November. It was a little bit earlier in the season. Last year they played to a 1-1 draw in March, late in the season. So doesn't really say much. Wow, team total over is not going to come in for Utah either. Sad. 30 shots, and that Cooley kid is doing something. They haven't. The others have New Jersey. Like, it doesn't really make much of a difference here. That they have New Jersey next, and the Islanders, they have Ottawa. They just need to win one. They're 0-3 right now. Unfortunately, the Oilers are what, minus 166. Minus 170. I just don't like their team, man. They're top heavy, but they'll probably beat the Islanders. So take them in. I'll take them in regulation, and they're not a good first period team. Probably over 5.5 because the Islanders will be up for this game. It's McDavid and everything. So it's a 6, but you can get a 5.5 at minus 135 if you want to do it. And I'm going to take the draw plus 360 for the draw there. I'll put a little bit on the draw as well. Yeah, they'll probably win it. It's going to fall apart on them for sure. I don't think they beat New Jersey the next game though. That for sure. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're going to beat New Jersey. This lineup is going to fall apart on them eventually. It's just they're catching some really good spots. But I don't know. I don't see how the Islanders can do much with McDavid and Draisaitl with that defense. I just can't see it. Oh, they're splitting up McDavid. They're putting Draisaitl with Roslovich and Hopkins, and McDavid with Mangiapane. So take Mangiapane shot goal. And probably take Hopkins assist. Hopkins assist, Draisaitl goal. That's probably a better prop game than anything. I wonder if they got Mangiapane shots yet. Mangiapane usually shoots quite a bit. Edmonton's not a good over first period team, so I wouldn't be doing that. Mangiapane is plus 370 for a goal, plus 110 for a point. That's probably your best bet. If you like Edmonton, just take Mangiapane for a point. He'll probably get one. No shots on goal yet. All right, let's look at the next game. Winnipeg, Philly. Philly's coming off a win. I don't think they're going to win 2 games in a row too often. Oh, wait, I just hit the wrong one. I took Florida and Florida and New Jersey. Philadelphia Flyers. Minus 142. I would just play the under here. Under 5.5 is plus 100. Hope for a 6. Winnipeg doesn't have anybody to score right now. Except for, they've got Scheifele and Connor and Velarde. They got that one top line. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if Philly wins this game, tell you. It should be Hellebuyck and net, I would think. What do they got after this? Yeah, they go home and play Nashville after this. They're 2-1. Philly just lost to New Jersey. They're 1-1 right now. I'm not confident with this Winnipeg team, especially on the road. They may play their backup here. Who the hell is he? Look at this lineup. Connor, take Shiberkov is looking like he could score one soon. I have followed Taves Shiberkov as your second line. Niederreiter, Nemeshnikov, Nyquist isn't bad. And then you got the top line. Stanley's still in their top four. I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed of taking Winnipeg or Philadelphia in that spot. I wouldn't be ashamed of it at all. Oh, Comrie. You have luck when Comrie is playing Jets? Okay, I'll go over the rest of these really quick. You can find my props tomorrow. I'm gonna go into the rest of these really quick. I'll put my props in tomorrow. Devils fly. Devils. I would take the Devils. I would take the Devils after that Detroit loss. The Devils are going to be up for that game. All the hell. Oh, I didn't look at if there was a trend for that Winnipeg game. I like the under more than anything. Not Winnipeg game, even though I'm not really a big fan of their defense right now. You can get minus 140. Well, Philadelphia owned them for like 5 straight. Philadelphia's won. Last time Winnipeg beat them in Philly at the end of March. Besides that, Winnipeg beat them 4 games in a row. And I was Tortorella led. And when they beat them, Winnipeg couldn't score against them. Who's the goaltender for these? Hellebuyck versus Fedota. No backup. Persois was in for 1. I mean, I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world to take Philly there. I'm going to do it. I'm taking Philly. I don't think that's a terrible spot to take Philly. Just not sold on that Winnipeg team, especially on the road. What are you getting for plus money there? So it's only plus 120. Again, it looks like It looks like they're begging you to take Winnipeg here. I'm going to take Philly. 0-5 straight up in his last 5 games when playing at home against Florida. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know. I hadn't even looked at that yet. Oh, that's probably want to go back and see how Florida has been done early. But you got to remember, and they don't have the team that they had before. Like I thought that might not really affect them too much, but it looks like it has. And they're playing 3 games in 4 nights too. So it's not just 2, it's 3 games in 4 nights. And I know it's early, but it's still a thing. Philly's rested. At the very least, to try to take Philly first period. They've been coming out humming in the first period a lot. New Jersey. So New Jersey, this has been a road team. Wow, this has been a road team. Florida beat them 2-1. 6 Florida beat New Jersey. This has been a road team every. Oh wow! Last time a home team won this was like March 18th of 2023, and that's the only time in the last 10 games. Wow, crazy! That is crazy. They have mostly been. I don't think I can go team total over anything. Oh, but Tarasov will be in too, right? Tarasov will be in. Who the goaltenders have been? Oh, and Jake Allen will be in for New Jersey because actually I prefer Jake Allen the way he can play. I might just fade that game altogether. Yeah, it is a bizarre series. I may just fade that game altogether. Dallas Dallas will destroy Vancouver. I don't even care what. It's probably going to be outrageous price though. Minus 188. That's not even that bad. Team total over for Dallas. Demko could hold him in or whatever. That Vancouver team is absolute ass. I think they play St. Louis next, so I think it's a bit of a look ahead for. But that Vancouver team is absolute freaking ass. And Vancouver's got Chicago right after that. I'm not taking Dallas. I'm not taking Vancouver for anything right now. Simple as that. So puck line first period or however you want to play it. Team total over. I'm not touching Vancouver. Vegas flu Bruins. Did you say the Bruins had the flu? Is that what you're saying, Robert? Thanks for coming in, by the way. If you get on that right away, If there's a flu going, I haven't heard that. If that is Vegas -1.5, I was already on Vegas -1.5 anyways. And at home, Dorofeev over goals and shots. Everything Dorofeev. Dorofeev's at home. That guy just lights freaking out. The team total over for the Dallas game, by the way, is -105. I don't mind it. I'm taking that. That in the Vegas game, if they got the flu, I'm going to pump the shit out of that. Team total over for Vegas. Everything. Like, that's some good inside information. Thank you very much for that. It's -225. -1.5 is +114. Team total over is probably juiced a little bit. -130. Probably get on that right away because once the news gets out that there's a flu going on there. The only thing about it is Vegas doesn't have a goaltender really much. They got Schmid. So probably look at the over. I don't know. If they got the flu, Boston's not going to be able to score. So I don't know. Is it what's the total? Six and a half. Oh, you can get sixes. Well, they got the flu. I'm not taking the over. I'll just take Vegas team total over. And that's it. Oh, Vegas flu. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't think that Boston team will do that, dude. The Boston's not a team that does that sort of thing. So since they don't have the flu, I still like Vegas team total over. It's just, and then I like the over because I like the over 6 too because Akira Schmid, and like usual, take Geeky to score a goal, Pasternak assist, Pasternak to score a goal, Geeky assists. Lindholm has not been doing his part in there though. I could see Boston team total under 2.5 too. I probably not. It's probably too well juiced. Yeah, but with Schmid in net, I guess you can't really do that. But Vegas team total over for sure. Oh, now you come in. Now that we're almost over, you show up.
I had this fucking
camera went on me again.
They don't have the flu.
Yeah. I didn't know that was you. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't even know who I was talking to, man.
Dude, the fucking
how long have I been on
Hawks
here now?
belt to ass tonight.
I did really good and really bad. I had no
Dude, it's
bet.
8-3.
All my best bets were ass on the freaking ice guys today. Every one of them.
Dude, the fucking Utah Hockey Club can't score. They stink.
Yeah, I'm off of them for a while now. This team does not putting it together. They're
Dude,
not putting it together.
The fucking Sabres just decided, hey, we're going to play good today on a Wednesday.
Muralainen is way over his head.
It was his first start, though.
Did they ever take him out? They kept him in?
Some of them were empty net goals, I think.
They have... Don't they have Nashville tomorrow or something like that?
No, they didn't score. They scored one empty net. Yeah, they play the Kraken tomorrow, and I want to take the draw.
Yeah, I already talked about that.
The Sens?
The draw, yeah. I already talked about that.
Dude, are the Rangers going to win?
No. Do you think, though?
I think Igor can definitely steal a game from a team that can get outworked.
I don't like either one of them.
I don't like either team.
I don't like either one of them. If you like Toronto, take the team total over. It's not a bad price.
But they can't score on the goalie.
Yeah, they
They
can only
only
score
score
the
empty net goals,
They can
Nylander
only,
and Matthews. They can't
yeah.
score on a goalie.
Schmid is good. No, he's not.
Akira Schmid?
Yeah.
He can be.
He can be, but he's not regular good.
He definitely has potential. I'll give him that. Is Connor Hellebuck playing?
I don't know. It looks like a Comrie spot to me. But look at that Columbus spot, too. Do you think Colorado gives a fuck about Columbus? Last game
Yeah,
of
I think
the
McKinnon gives a fuck. He does not like losing.
Yeah, I know, but they went all the way to Buffalo for an afternoon game. What have they been doing for the last 2 days in Columbus? Golfing.
Practicing.
You think so? You think they're that lit up about this season that they care about Columbus that much? They're probably putting Minor in.
Over.
Yeah, over. Yeah.
Dude, CBJ has a 50% penalty kill. They're going to get torched.
Primo is in versus the Rangers. What's wrong with Stolars now? Holy fuck. I'm definitely taking the Rangers then.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Igor, big
This is
goalie
the
advantage.
is
Dude, they're not at home too, so they're going to score.
team total over for sure. Get on that right away. Where did you hear this? Let me
Here,
see.
I'll check RotoWire.
Is there any news? Imagine if Stolars is out now. I've got a Predators confident amidst a good start. Well, have fun with that.
It's Scott Wedgwood expected.
That's expected. That doesn't mean he's going to be
It
in.
says Anthony Stolar is expected.
Yeah. On Roto, whatever.
Joseph Wolf isn't available.
I didn't hear. I don't think Primo's in, unless I haven't heard anything about Stolars being injured or anything like that. But
It says
let's wait.
David Rittich confirmed.
Oh, for the Islanders? Oh my God. Edmonton will slaughter them, man.
Dude, Draisaitl's going to get a hattie.
Might as well put that in right now. Oilers in regulation for sure.
Dude, I needed Dylan Gunther to score for a plus 2,400. He ain't even on the ice with the goalie empty.
Oh, I'm screwed in this game. I need Gunther and or Cooley to get an assist here. Or actually, even a goal and assist would be good, but they're probably
Do we
not even-
want them to tie it up?
No. It don't matter.
need-
I need Utah minus 1.5 too. Shit, that's right.
Dude, I'm in the red today. I'll admit it.
I'd have to count it up, but I'm like one way or the other. I had Pinto over 1.5 shots for 3 units, and Doan for over 1.5 for 2 for 5 units. I think I'm up, but then I didn't hit my Reinhardt for 3 units, so that only puts me up like a unit and a bit.
We lost Utah first period puck line. Team total.
Utah first period puck line. This game is going to hurt me. But I got all my first period overs. Like Ottawa first period over both teams to score. I got Chicago to score a goal in the first period. Chicago to get the first goal in the first period. both teams to score and over in that game. I did all good. I did really good on my first periods, but I'm pissed off. I didn't take Detroit.
Yeah, the Panthers, too many injuries.
It's not just injuries. It was like was it a letdown spot? I remember I was saying before the season that I had Detroit to make the playoffs, and that they're going to surprise a lot of teams this year. And what do? I go against them in a spot where they're in a good spot. Yeah,
Dude, Detroit's not that good, but
yeah, but they're going to beat people with energy like Montreal did last year. McClellan's this is the first year he's coaching, and he's going to out energy. They're going to out energy teams a lot. He's going to be riding them, saying, "You guys were all pissed off that your general manager didn't go and get somebody at the deadline because you guys weren't close enough. You want some of the deadline, you got to be in there, in there, in there. Show me you're going to do it." And then what did he say the first game where they just looked like shit? He's like, "Is this what you guys want forever? Aren't you tired of this? Aren't you tired of this?" He's a great coach. And they got enough. If they're playing at high energy, they can win. They can surprise a lot of teams. They can win a lot of teams. They're like, "Oh, it's only Detroit," and they can come out and just beat the shit out of them. That's what Montreal did last year. You watch
they
Montreal's.
scored Utah.
Oh, okay, good. Who scored it?
The Mormon.
Oh, geez, bank it off. Banks it off the boards and in. One more goal. Maybe they'll leave the net empty for 22 seconds. Probably
Not
not.
enough time.
Oh, it's Stenlin. Who gives a fuck about Stenlin? That doesn't
Dude, the
matter.
Blues, they don't have a good goalie. Bennington or Hofer.
Well, Bennington struggles early all the time. And
Did
I
you
wouldn't
see
worry.
his like 10 minutes today? He got sniped.
Yeah. Well,
They put him in and pulled him too.
he's not very good when he's brought in or used in a backup role or anything
I
like
don't
that.
think he's good at all. He was good in 2019.
He's good when
Then
in big
what?
games, but it's getting teams to the big games. What the hell was I
Big
looking?
games. They're all big games.
Yeah, why would they put Redditch in? Who said
Who?
that?
Islanders? Me.
You said it, or it is going to be.
British confirmed for the Islanders, it says on RotoWire.
Why would they put? Oh, because they
It's a back to
have
back.
no. They've got Ottawa next. Why do they got Redditch in?
Did he get a
Because
game in yet?
Sorokin's really struggling right now.
Maybe they just want to put him in as a
Maybe
sacrificial
Rittich
lamb.
has good numbers against. Maybe Rittich has good numbers against the Oilers. I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. On the Kings?
I wouldn't think so either. Sometimes it's weird that way. But you got to take the Oilers for sure.
I didn't get really destroyed, but I just lost a couple units. Well, I got the Blues over, so I'm going to get some back.
I had the over on the Blues too.
Did
It was
Dylan
like a back and
Holloway?
forth. Everything's been back and forth. Everything's been back and forth for me this year
I
so
need
far.
3 shots from Dylan Holloway. I did good on my shot props today.
I did too, except for the Reinhardt one. The only one
I
they made a
missed
best.
Verhage. Verhage didn't get. He had 1 shot all day. Verhage bomb. I hit Sanderson, missed Lundell, hit Pinto, hit DeBrinket, no. Josh Doan, yes. Sanderson, yes. My line combos, terrible.
Oilers team total over tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm puck lining them. What's the price? 149 the puck line, the Isles. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Better get it in now because once people find out Riddich it is in, it's going to get juicy.
So play the over 6. I put 2.5% on my
Yeah, probably.
bankroll. Did you hear me?
What's that?
I only put 2.5% of my bankroll on like a side total over, team total, but I'll put 10% of my bankroll on like a player prop.
If it's really good, like
If
Stutzla
it's
today,
really
that was
good, I'll put like 2% on a player prop.
two Stutzla overshots today was killer. I should have made that my best bet. Fuck. No Kachuk, he's going to go out and just shoot the moon, and he did. All that whole I made killer on that whole game, the Ottawa Buffalo game.
Are we betting the over in the Isles game?
Might as well. I think. Well, what did they? What's the? I don't think it matters trend because how many times have they played a backup for when playing the Islanders? Like never. I can't imagine there are too many times they played the Islanders and got anything but Sorokin. It's kind of been an under series. It's at 6. It is an under series.
This ain't the same old Isles.
That defense with that goaltending though, I can't see how the others don't go team total over. Like just fuck them up.
I don't have a price yet. Well, I do on another book.
They split up McDavid and Draisaitl.
Ooh, dude, it's plus 105. Team total over 3.5.
There you go. I didn't get that good.
2.5% of my bankroll is on that bet. Because that's what Andrew McKinnis preaches, bankroll management. That's how you win and survive.
Yeah.
So you think Dallas is going to puck line the Vancouver Canucks?
We've I think if you took the puck line on any good team over Vancouver this year, you're probably gonna end up being pretty darn good.
Jake Ottinger expected. Thatcher Demko expected.
Yeah, Demko is the only thing that could keep him in there, I think. Except for they have St. Louis next. But just Vancouver's horrible. They're just a bad team, man.
I want to think that Jake DeBrusk actually plays the Stars good.
So we still got 2 more games to go. Oh, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I need better tools so I don't cap all damn day.
I know, me too. I got to get tools too because it just takes forever to cap like this.
Just to find player props, bro.
Yeah,
What tool do we use? I know Terry Edelman has a tool. Jake DeBrusk has 3 goals in 13 games. Not that good.
yeah. LA Kings will beat the shit out of Pittsburgh too. They'll just annihilate them.
Really.
Yeah, that defense for Pittsburgh, all their top 9 forwards.
Kopitar's day to day.
Oh, yeah, is he? So he won't be in Byfield props.
He fucked us last time.
Yeah, but he won't
When's
on
the
the
last
top.
time they played? Minnesota yesterday, 2 days ago. Dude, I like the Canes. You
Who's it going
already
to be?
know.
It's going to be Shelofs or Jar. Probably Shelofs. They're
Silvos.
minus 110 for team total over 3.5 for the Kings.
Dude, do I want to lay 200 on the Kings? Absolutely
I'm not
not.
laying 200. I'm going to take the team total over. Does BetMGM finally have their freaking things up for today?
It's plus 100 for the Kings team total over 3.5.
Yeah.
Bet 2.5%. You think they get 4 versus the terrible defense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mammoth minus 1.5. Bang.
Think Shelofs is going to save them? They still don't have their freaking team total overs up on BetMGM. They freaking drive me crazy, man. Because I like taking the 3.
Dude, Clayton Keller didn't do jack shit today.
No. They got Paterka and they thought they were good, and they're not. Like, they can be good, but they got to play way harder than they
Dude, that was
do.
a
And
terrible spot.
Carolina, I like Anaheim's a really fun team and all, but they're not beating Carolina. Carolina means business right now. They're not fucking around. Carolina, like they played hard against San Jose for fuck's sake. Well, yeah,
They play hard every game, like every single game, but it's literally can you
and then they die
finish?
in the
Can
playoffs.
you
They
score?
die.
Nah, we just run into like a really great hockey team,
No, you
and
die in the playoffs because you play too fucking hard in the regular season.
nah, that's an
Hopefully, this year they let
excuse.
guys live.
That's an
It's
excuse.
not an excuse. It's a reason. It isn't. You can't play like they do. Balls out. Brendan Moore thinks he's building a fucking machine.
Fuck
Like
yeah,
these
we
are
are.
human beings. That's the reason why
You're
Florida and
creating good
Tampa Bay
habits. You don't
they take.
take days off.
You can't
Terrible
do that for
habits.
82 games. It's ridiculous. That's the reason why Florida takes easy days and they take it easy during the regular season.
Yeah, like today.
Carolina's gonna learn that.
They need the good habits every single day.
Yeah, fuck off. It's good in theory, but it doesn't work. The teams that have won cups have learned that you can't play balls out every single game in the regular season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But the price on Carolina is probably shit. That's the bad part. Minus 170. Yeah, in regulation.
You could
Okay,
parlay them with
woohoo!
like
You
Dallas.
barely beat Pittsburgh. That doesn't make you a good team. They're
You
not
could
Carolina. If they're playing like they did against San Jose, they will destroy Anaheim.
parlay them with Dallas and Edmonton.
Yeah, or something like that.
Plus
That'd be nice.
286.
Ehlers looked like he got his mojo going on the road. Take him over shots.
That power play is not clicking. But they're getting good chances. They just haven't scored. They hit the
It's the
post
way it
like
always is.
goddamn 3 times.
It's the way it always is.
Dude, the Canes though. the-
Kings didn't play down last year, Doug. They were the best home team in the league.
Does Florida go balls out tomorrow?
Well, they got another. They got Buffalo after that. You would think so. They don't want to lose 3 in a row, and it's
But
going to
they're
be.
too injured. There are just too many injuries.
Are they going to play Bobrovsky back to back? They already played Tarasov against Philadelphia. They're going to play Tarasov again against on the back to back.
Tarasov's good.
Well, he certainly wasn't good against Philadelphia. I can't take. I can't take.
Is Sam Reinhart the best forward on that team right now? Or is it Marchand?
Florida's plus 128. How often are you going to get Florida plus 128?
Versus the fucking
Devils.
Devils. Sheldon Keefe.
They're begging you to take Florida. Begging you.
Jack Hughes, you think he's going to light up Florida? If they actually try, well, I don't know what team's showing up.
What's your roto say for the? Are they
Tarasov,
going to play Bobrovsky back?
Jake Allen.
Tarasov in?
Yeah, remember
Yeah, Jake Allen's good.
fucking Markstrom hurt 6 weeks. No Markstrom.
Yeah, I know. Allen's good though.
Oh my
Anyways,
god,
that's
it's
all the
Mers
games.
it's Mers Leakins, dude. He's gonna get lit up.
I know. Colorado team total over. They don't even have to try too hard, and they could still get that over 3.5.
I like the over in
Colorado.
the game. I think
Colorado.
both
Did I say
teams
Carolina?
score.
I meant to say Colorado. Colorado.
It's minus 105.
I know. You got to take it.
2.5%.
You got to take it. And and the over altogether, if Miner's in that. The only thing that worries me is that Colorado has a tendency to go on these spots to play like really perimeter and play around with their competition a little bit and play really defensive. That's about the only thing that I don't like about it. And if they do that, I'd still with Merzlikins is just I don't know, man. How long are you gonna wait to say Merzlikins is a good goaltender?
Nah, not long.
He's not. So
Dude, I just look at the fucking lineups and I'm like, give me Colorado.
that could be Minor and
It's Wedgwood expected.
Wedgwood. Oh, if Wedgwood's in for sure, Colorado in
In
regulation.
reg,
Yeah,
who the fuck is Trent Miner? I don't even know if he's on the team.
that's their backup.
Says Mackenzie Blackwood.
Kenzie Blackwood's hurt. Unless he's back. Is he coming back?
He's out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is Trent Miner?
Trent Miner is his last name says it all.
Minor leagues.
Yeah.
So
Good minor league goaltender.
he's a Manitoba kid, 7th round pick.
Yeah. He's played a couple games in the NHL. Not too many. He's still only 24 though. I mean,
Dude, I just want an
7th
over.
round.
What's an over tomorrow? Montreal? I see both teams scoring.
I don't know. I just can't
Montreal's
trust
going to be
Seattle to score
down.
really.
They're going to be down in the game, and they're going to have to
Well,
come
it's
back.
Nashville. I know
Dude,
I'm
take
almost willing
Nashville
to
first
take because
period.
you know what? Montreal could be playing Dobish tomorrow.
It says Samuel Montembeau.
Confirmed?
The only goalie confirmed is David
Because they got
Rittich.
the Rangers after this. Are they going to play Montembeau against both
Dude, they think
Nashville?
Aiden Hill's playing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
It's Anton Forsberg for the Kings.
Minor has had a good year in the minors 2024-25. Call it up. He only played 2 games last year. He's only played 2 games in the NHL. He played 2, and they were last year.
He's not expected.
It's not expected. All right.
Werenski overshots.
I just hate that spot for Colorado
Why?
because it's one of those like who gives a fuck games. Like it's just hard to get up for Columbus on a 2-game road trip.
Some people are going to give a fuck because they need to stay in the lineup.
Yeah, you got to you got a 5.5 for that Islanders Oilers game. Really, it's only where do you? For sure, you got to play the over on that.
I'm seeing a 6.
That's only 1 for you. I'm checking. Forget it. I don't know what the hell's going on with. How do I get rid of this? Pissed me off. Odd Shark. You can't see all the books. They have it covered up. Pisses me off. I don't know if you got to pay for it or what. So
Yeah, both of my books have 6 in the Oilers game, and they're the same price.
oh, you can get a 5.5 at DraftKings. All right, taking that. Even though
Juice minus 130.
it hasn't been an over series, but
Dude, we didn't hit a single team total today.
it's been an under series.
We didn't hit a single team total.
See, the total has gone under in 4 of the last 5 games they played against the Islanders. But that Islanders defense is ass. And the Oilers have only scored 5 goals in the last 2 games.
Dude, they're gonna break out
No, I
one of
don't.
these games. McDavid is
Well,
due for like
McDavid and
4
Draisaitl will have
points.
big days, but I don't think that team has got as much offense as people think until Hyman gets back, especially.
Their
But
power play is good.
the New York Islanders have been over Palooza pretty much. They've given
What's
up
the
4, 4, 5.
Here, I'll tell you right now what the Isles penalty kill is like. Because that's important.
Exotic wagers.
Dude, the Islanders' goal against average is 4.3.
I know. Sorokin shit. You got to take the team total over and the over 5.5 for sure. Even the Islanders should be able to score on Skinner. The only way it doesn't go over is if the Oilers go in there and try to shut him down. They still don't have Wallman. They don't really have shutdown wingers. So,
Dude, the Islanders' penalty kill is 26 at 70%.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Power play points probably for whoever. Mangiapane's on the top line, so play him for a goal is like +3 something. Play him for points. Take like Mangiapane for an assist and McDavid for a goal. Or Mangiapane for a goal and McDavid for assist.
McDavid assist is like minus 250.
I know, but you put a Mangiapane goal, it just bumps it up a
That's gonna
little.
bump up.
Yeah. Or you could even play 2 assists for McDavid or lots of things. Draisaitel's playing with a bunch of scrubs, though. No, and he's not. He's playing with Hopkins. They got Hopkins, Draisaitl, and Roslovic. You take Roslovic for a point, he'll get one by accident on that line, probably. But that's
David Tomasek on the first line.
yeah, I know. They keep on
He's
trying to
good,
get
dude. He's
incredible.
good.
It's all right.
He makes the right play, like I would think a European player would. Not
Yeah.
gonna try anything crazy.
So it's Tomashek, McDavid, and Mangiapane.
Let
McDavid
him
over
loose.
McDavid over shots.
He's been saying he wants to score more goals. 0.
Yeah. McDavid, maybe that's what it is. That's the reason why he's doing this, is he wants McDavid to start shooting more. Because he's not shouldn't be passing to Tomashek and Mangiapane.
Dude, they're gonna combine them in game. Draisaitl, McDavid, Nuge. It's gonna be a little tweak in
Yeah, I'll
game,
probably switch it up. Yeah.
and they're gonna switch it again once the scores. Actually, it's the Islanders. They don't really need to. Dude, what if the Oilers are like, "Oh, we're playing the Islanders. Ooh, we're gonna win automatically."
Yeah, that's there's always that. And and they're all like the Rangers actually didn't play too bad against them. They could have won that game.
Yeah, Stuart Skinner played good.
Yeah. Is that gonna happen 2 days or 2 games in a row? Probably
It
not.
could.
It could, yeah. I'm just saying likelihood, that's
I
all.
think over.
My camera
Winnipeg.
burnt out again, eh? I've worked on it like for an hour today. I went online. I don't know what the hell's going on. Really pissing me off.
The
But
Winnipeg.
I should probably finish her
Winnipeg.
off, but it's almost 1 o'clock. I've been going on. Oh, by the way, I'll talk to you afterwards. I'll talk to you afterwards. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I see. I got. What are we getting? We getting all the people coming back from the bar now. Start getting some people in here. All
Fuck
the
yeah.
all the potheads. You still smoking up?
Me?
Yeah. You used to smoke weed, didn't you?
Used to, currently.
Currently, all the time. Well, you told me the reason why you're not coming on with me is because
Oh
you smoke
yeah,
up
I'm
with your
better.
friends. You're
Yeah, I'm
better.
better now.
Oh, you're not smoking all the time like you used to.
No.
Because you used to be going out with your friend. I was saying you were smoking up with your friends all the time.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. They fucking
Yeah, I mean, I used to too, dude. I know. Like,
dude, we
I, I
like to
used to,
do that.
I used to do. We used to do freaking blades, like till it from morning till morning.
Jeez.
Yeah,
We call that a sesh.
the sesh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to get black. I only liked if I. Well, it's not what I only liked, but honey oil and hash was
Yeah,
my number
hash
two.
rosin, that's what I have.
Honey oil and hash, man. That's hash rosin. That's hash oil. Honey oil, dude. Honey
THC,
oil.
pure THC.
Refined right to the tits. I don't know if I can handle it now though, because the weed you got, I don't smoke anymore, but the
It's
weed you guys
different.
smoke today is like way fucking harsher than when I was.
Straight gas.
Oh yeah. Do people still do dabs now? Is
Dabs are
that
awesome.
yeah, still dabbing?
They taste good. They fucking hit hard. They hit the
That's what I
hardest.
heard.
They make your tolerance go way up.
You see Alex, man. I don't think Alex is like freaking chronic. He's constantly going, but he seems to go like he's fine. I think he uses like different strains for different things just to keep rolling. Anyways,
Yeah,
I
I'd
gotta
go
get to bed because I
insane.
got a lot of capping to do tomorrow. I'm gonna be all and I'll be back on here tomorrow night. Oh wait, what do we got for the next day? Do we get a bit of a break? Do
4
we get 4
games.
games? Oh, Friday I can
And then
take.
13 games.
Yeah, that's the thing is like no 4 games. Oh yeah, it is 4 games and then 13 games for Saturday. But think the Red. We'll look ahead a little bit. Do you think the Red Wings will keep her rolling against Tampa Bay? I wouldn't be surprised.
Over.
Capitals wild. I haven't figured out the Capitals yet, but they're 3-1-0. I'll tell you that coach is freaking awesome, man. Protus
Dude,
over
I'd
whatever.
pick the Wild. They're faster.
I might give him a shot because you're gonna get good plus money
They're
on
going
it.
to score more goals.
And the Mammoth versus the Sharks.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
that could be the Sharks' first win. I'm off the Mammoth. You got to ruin Calgary today. Ruin them. I could see the Sharks winning that game. Even though they're on the road, I could see it. All right, guys, I could do this all night. You know that, but I got a header. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Forsberg confirmed. Wait a sec before we go. We're in
Anton
LA.
Forsberg.
Forsberg in LA.
Yeah, I said that.
Well,
Versus the
that's
Pens,
I didn't
though.
hear you. I didn't hear you. They're still
The
playing Pittsburgh, though, right?
Me?
No, LA's still
You
playing Pittsburgh.
you told
So
me take Kings team total over 3.5.
yeah, do that. Do that.
It's
Do
plus
that.
100.
It's plus 100. Yeah, I'd still take the team total over. I don't care if Forsberg's concerned or not. Maybe take the over. He might let a 1 or 2 in. Why are they playing Forsberg, by the way? I better see. Is there a look ahead spot there? We didn't even look at the look ahead spot there.
The Kings don't play again.
Oh, they play Carolina next.
Yeah,
It's
Saturday.
not really a look ahead, but I can understand why they play Forsberg there.
Who's in versus the Canes then? Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb?
Because Carolina on a back to back?
No.
No. They played Carolina played their backup, played Busey against San Jose, right? Yeah. So it'll be
Brandon
Anderson.
Bussey.
Anderson against his old team. Anderson against his old team too. Carolina's gonna crush that.
You're
They
puck
might lose
lining
to
the
LA,
Canes?
Carolina. Maybe.
Nah, we're sweeping.
I think they I mean, I just think they're on a mission right now. And when Carolina's playing full bore, they'll beat pretty much any team in the regular season.
I think Ehlers just needs a little bit of time. Just let him settle in.
Yeah.
He's so fast. No slaving, no slaving. All trip. He's out for
Getting
6
baited on the
games.
Kings with if how am I getting baited with Forsberg again? That would be the
Yeah,
other way around.
The Pens are
That's
bad.
gonna make people be on the Pens.
The Pens are bad. So yeah, take their team total, the Kings.
Yeah, I would just take the team total. LA's defense isn't very good. Pittsburgh always plays hard with Crosby there, so it's possible it could happen. At best a draw, I think.
So you're taking
Okay,
the Kraken?
is it against Ottawa? Yeah,
That's a horrible spot.
yeah, it's a bad spot. They did keep Allmark
Are the
for it.
Kraken good? I don't
Not on the
know.
road.
They
Not on the road.
scored 4 goals in the last road game,
Yeah,
and the
against what?
Senators look like crap today.
Yeah, and they look like they're down in the dumps without Kachuk for sure.
Dude, they're lost.
I'd only play Seattle. I'm not playing Ottawa. I'd only play Seattle. I'm not playing Ottawa.
It's Joey Decord versus Allmark.
Yeah, I could see Seattle winning that game.
Dude, some kid I used to babysit is on the Kraken.
Who?
Leighton Road from White Bear Lake.
Who the hell is that? Never heard
He's
of
a
him.
rookie.
Is he?
He's from Bemidji State. He's pretty good.
Anyways, I'm pushing 2 hours here, bud. I gotta go. Okay. See you later, everybody. For the third time.
Follow me on
Okay.
Twitter, NHL All Star Bets.
Oh yeah, NHL All Star Bets. Follow me, Pearlo's NHL POW, and yeah, we'll be on again tomorrow night. So don't worry about it. Okay, bye. Bye.